Benevento, una specie di bretella fra l'autostrada del Sole Roma-Napoli e l'autostrada invece che da Napoli porta verso Bari.
So Stephen Roach, still in the pink jersey of race leader, needs to keep a close eye. What will have to happen now, the Carreras in the main bunch will have to chase and make sure that this group does not go any more than 1 minute clear, because that would very much endanger Roach's lead.
Si lascia Benevento con 6 uomini in fuga. Chevalier, Massi, Pieters, Talen, Pagnin e Bogers che sono appena rientrati.
As we're watching the bunch now, we're looking out for the pink jersey of Stephen Roach, like Peters of the Hunvet team, John Talen of the Panasonic team, a young Dutch rider, finished silver medalist in the World Amateur Championships last year and turned pro immediately afterwards for Panasonic. And this Adolfo Massi, another new pro, and back with Roberto Pagnin, still driving this break on. He the one with most to gain if this break stays away. Rodolfo Massi, a new pro, as I say, just turned professional this year. John Talen, one of the bright stars of Dutch cycling, and is certainly a name to watch out for in the future. Panasonic rider, one of the riders that Panasonic are laying a lot of faith in this year to develop as a very good professional, and hopefully within a year or two will be one of the top riders in the world. That's John Talen of the Panasonic team. So now approaching this drag up to the finish. It's about, not very steep, but gradually climbs over the last 5 or 6 miles up to San Giorgio de Sannio. Back with the main bunch now, we're looking out for that pink jersey of Stephen Roach. Carrera riders well to the front. Massi looking over to Talen to share the work with him. He looks back to see what's happening behind, to see the 4 riders that they've just left. And obviously they're weakening. This looks good actually for Stephen Roach, because Pagnin obviously hasn't got the strength to go forwards, and it means he may be weakening, which means that on the final climb up to the finish he could actually be caught. But these 2 riders going for home. 108 there, confirmation there, Massi, and 136 John Talen. Massi attacking now at the front, driving on, but Talen responding immediately. But Massi obviously feeling strong and looking for a stage win, which for a new pro in Italy would be a super achievement in his first year as a pro, to win a stage of the Tour of Italy. On the lower slopes, yes, looking back there we see Bogers has been sus. Pagnin and Chevalier now closing up to the 2 leaders. Still, the bunch not too far behind. We were reminded of Liège-Bastogne-Liège when 2 leaders, Stephen Roach and Claude Criquillon, in the last couple of kilometers messed around and foxed around and watched each other, and the bunch actually closed up on them. Or rather a chasing group with Moreno Argentine closed up, and Argentine won the race. So these 2 riders and Pagnin and Chevalier, if and when they get up to them, certainly have not got time to fool around. And Massi realizes this and is attacking again from the leaders. Massi obviously feeling strong and having another go. He knows that the 2 chasers are just behind. He knows the bunch are not far behind, and if he wants to win this stage, he's got to drive on. Talen responding, so Massi and Talen looking back, see where Pagnin and Chevalier are. We get an idea now of the 2 chasers. Still 10 or 12 seconds in it. Pagnin and Chevalier not giving up. They're still clear, and Pagnin could improve his overall position here today. He's in 4th place overall, 1 minute 22 seconds behind Roach. But just in front of him is Eric Breukink, who did lead the race early on in the first day, but he's only 10 seconds in front of Pagnin, so Pagnin could actually move up into 3rd place. As we look up at the banner into the last kilometre, Talen leading Massi, Pagnin and Chevalier chasing, about 6 seconds behind, and only another 6 or 7 seconds behind them is the main field. And in that main field we'll have Moreno Argentine, who has already won 2 stages in this race, as they just go into the town of San Giorgio de Sagno, into the last kilometre. Talon leading into the last kilometre with Massi. And there's the main bunch. Carrera's at the front, obviously riding for their sprinter Guido Bontempi, who unusually hasn't shown up. He won 5 stages in this race last year, but hasn't been involved in any of the sprint finishes yet this year. Now we've got 4 riders in front. Pagnin and Chevalier have got up to the 2 leaders. We've got Pagnin, Chevalier, Talon and Massi, but the bunch closing in on them rapidly. The domestics, or the teammates now of Stephen Roche and indeed Moreno Argentine and Phil Anderson, they're the riders doing the riding now to get that bunch up, and they're just going to close up with 600 metres to go. The 4 leaders are caught and we're down to a bunch finish. This mass sprint finish now should be very exciting. As they come into the finishing straight, it's all together. Argentina is there, Skoda's there, Van de Velde is there, Pop is there, Rosallo, Bontempi, and it looks like Rosallo leading out, and Rosallo takes the stage from Guido Bontempi with Alaccio 3rd and Baffi 4th. Paolo Rosali of the Bianchi team there winning the stage, and we see another slow motion replay. We see Rosali on the right of the screen, leading out Bontempi with the white hat in the center of the screen, taking 2nd place, and Stefano Alacci taking 3rd. Stephen Roche finished well in that main bunch, and as we look at Guido Bontempi, obviously had been in the wars, and maybe that's the reason why he couldn't win the stage. Stephen Roche in the pink jersey of race leader. As we look at the stage placings, Rosallo, confirmation that he won, Bontempi 2nd, Alaccio 3rd. Second at 32 seconds, Eric Breukink of the